later. Okay. So, Frank, we're talking about maybe doing some buzzkill on an unwanted behavior, and the unwanted behavior you've identified is
Cell phone use. Yeah,
cell phone
like
use. Okay.
cell phone or I don't know. There's a lot of it usually spirals into like the news, which is just like yeah. But I mean,
Sure.
sometimes
All
it's
right.
just that.
Let's see what we can do. So, first of all, we've got your vibes set up. Let me just test it, make sure that's still running at
Yep.
the right intensity and speed for you.
Let me feel here.
Sure.
Can you can you bring it up with just a tiny bit?
On intensity or
I feel
speed?
like just mentioning the phone, my nervous
Wait,
system just said, yeah, a little
so
faster speed.
faster. Okay, how about that?
Yeah, that feels like where I'm at right now.
All right, good. All right, I'm going to turn this off for a second. So let's just talk about the setup. So if the behavior that you'll be picturing is using your phone, and I think you said earlier there was an example as recently as last night. So using your phone when you don't want to be on your phone, but
Yeah.
you just sort of fall into that behavior, the phone behavior. Um, when you think about doing that behavior like last night, what is the positive um, image or the positive sort of like a picture of you using your phone? So like at its best, like what's good about it?
I mean, it's got that I mean, it's been a long time since I smoked cigarettes, but it's got that same feeling of like the world can see I'm doing something right now. It almost feels like a nonverbal wall. And that feels safe initially. So I kind of like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So you're sort
like,
of tucking into something.
yeah, yeah. And it's there in my hand. So like if my partner's like cruising around and
Hmm.
I already kind of like I said before I said, okay, I'm done with working tonight.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit on
I'm
the
doing
couch.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, and then whoop whoop, here we go. Like I got this on, and I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
this really doubles down that I'm not available.
That's right. Yes, this is so it's sort of like this is for me, don't bother me kind of situation.
Yeah.
So when you think about doing that behavior, with that being the picture of you on the phone on the couch, end of day, uh, this is now my time, if you will.
Yeah.
What are the positive emotions that go along with that?
It does. It feels insulary. It feels like it's insulating me. I don't know if that's the right way to use the word, but yeah, I feel like I'm insulated. I'm creating that boundary, like I said. I feel like I am kind of serving myself or treating myself. It
Hmm.
has that quality like
Hmm.
it's weird because it has the same feeling as like picking up a book, but in
Hmm.
the end, I don't feel good like picking up
Yeah.
a book. It feels like an
Yeah.
addiction. Like I've never felt addicted to a book unless it's like a really, really good book. But
So the emotions are insulated, like you're treating yourself, and like any other positive emotions you can think of.
there's definitely an escape feeling, very similar
Okay.
to like my work with substances like
Hmm.
alcohol. Like it feels like, you know, it's got the same vibe. Like it's not so much I'm treating myself, it's even more so it's like, I'm doing this for me. This is
Yeah.
my and and also I feel a little disassociated. It's immediate. Like I feel like my
Hmm.
consciousness is like the
Hmm.
rest of the world drops out
Yeah, you're zoning
and
out, you're fuzzing out.
yeah, I'm
Yep.
fuzzing out. My awareness is pretty much just in that screen and maybe I could feel the couch on my butt. That's it.
Yep. So close your eyes for a minute. Imagine doing the behavior and all of
Yeah.
its positive aspects. You're looking at it in a positive way with the positive emotions of feeling insulated, treating yourself, escaping, zoning out. And what are the positive feelings you have in your body right
How are you tapping?
now? No, not yet. We're
Okay.
just still setting it up. Yeah.
All right. I feel like across here, I feel like a little more relaxed. I
Okay.
mean, it's kind
So
of funny.
relaxation across the chest. Yep.
Yeah,
Any
yeah,
other positive body
behind the
sensation?
collarbone. Um, I bodily, it feels weird. Like even just bringing up the thought of looking at my phone, I feel this kind of space right here that,
Okay.
obviously I'm using my eyes, but it just feels very regionally like, oh, it's time to like use this spot.
Hmm.
I feel very aware of my eyes.
And is it like a relaxation around your eyes, or is it an engagement? Is it
It just feels
feel yeah.
it feels a little relaxing, but it feels just more of like awareness. And
Okay. All right.
I do feel
So an
some tension
awareness.
in my chest, so there's kind of a parody of maybe some not so positive stuff, but I know we're sticking with positive.
Sure,
Um,
yeah, for right now. So all right, so seeing yourself doing the behavior, positive emotions, treating yourself, escaping, zoning out, the positive relaxation across your chest, awareness around your eyes. What's the positive belief you have about yourself when you're doing the behavior? I'm what?
um, I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking some
Okay,
time for me.
great. I'm taking care of myself. And when you think to yourself about doing the behavior and the statement, I'm taking care of myself, how high is the connection between the statement, I'm taking care of myself, and doing the behavior, 0 to 10, where 10 is the most connected, those two things, and zero is not connected at all?
Hmm. I feel like it's at least just imagining the behavior. I feel like it's around a
Yep.
6.5, 7. It feels,
Okay, great.
right on the higher end, but
Okay,
not heavy duty, I
Gr
guess.
great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to picture doing the behavior of being on the phone on the couch as you described it, with those positive emotions, body sensations, and I'm taking care of myself. Let me turn the buzzards on
Hmm.
and just do that for a moment, and I'll check in with you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, let me turn this off. So now you could open your eyes. When
Yeah.
you think about doing the behavior and I'm taking care of myself, did that connection, the strength of the connection go up? Did it stay the same or did it come down?
I would say it may have gone up a bit. I wouldn't
Okay.
say it's more positive, but it feels like more
Yep.
defined. Like once the tappers started hitting, I felt like the actual
Mm-hmm.
gripping of the phone. It felt like I had a somatic reaction where I was just like, I literally felt like my shoulders rolled forward imaginarily, and then almost like pulling this thing in, like I'm like tucking
Sure.
into the couch. Like I just,
Totally.
it was really
So,
like,
so if it
it was
was a
like
six
not
and a half or
imaginary anymore.
if it was a 6.5 or a 7 before, what is it now?
Feels like 7.5, 8. It feels
Okay.
very body, very
Okay.
body. Like the shoulders.
Let's keep
Yeah.
going. Go back into imagining doing the behavior. Let me turn it on and I'll check with you. All right. And if I stop you and ask you to open your eyes again, come back. So now when you think about the behavior and I'm taking care of myself, did the connection of that go up? Did it stay the same or did it come down?
I think I just had an even greater definition, but it feels like it's going down because it doesn't feel as positive anymore. It feels like I'm almost like I brought my knees up
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm rolled forward and almost like if you threw a towel over my head or a blanket over my head, it almost feels like I'm rolling into a fetal position with this phone.
Mm,
Like it feels like I'm in
hmm.
almost in a defensive space. I feel like I've wandered down to like maybe like 6. It
Okay.
feels
All
more
right.
anxious right now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Let's keep going. You're doing great. Let's try it one more time. Imagine doing the
Yeah.
behavior.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And if I check in with you again, open your eyes. So now when you think about I'm taking care of myself and doing the behavior, how closely are those connected? Did it go up? Did it stay the same or did it come down?
Pretty much all the body responses are pushing it down. I feel like my upper abdominals tighten. I feel like I could even feel myself rolling and breathing more in my chest. And it feels like I'm like for as it goes for a positive experience, it feels like it's a four, 4.5, 4. It feels like I'm more rolling into like this is a defensive, like
Hmm.
me alone kind of
Okay. All
protective
right. So
thing.
now the
I
strength of
feel
the
like I
connection is a 4.5. It's coming down. Let's try it again. Let's just keep
yeah,
going. Imagine doing the behavior, and I'll turn this on.
okay.
Okay, and I'm going to turn the vibes off. And if you open your eyes again, so now did the strength of the connection go up? Did it stay the same or did it come down?
It's like it's right around like 3.5. It feels like it's really, I didn't even realize it. So to recall something last night, it feels very defensive. Like my breathing's right across, just slightly above the bottom part of my sternum. Like my breath is really localized, and it feels like I'm like I can almost like pick my. I remembered picking my eyes up and seeing my partner running around doing like cleaning up toys and stuff, and just feeling like leave me alone,
Mm,
and I almost feel guilty and rebellious at the same time and defensive.
mm-hmm,
It's
mm-hmm,
not even about the phone anymore. It's just like it's just a prop. Like it is about
mm-hmm,
the phone. The phone is like I'm definitely getting sucked into the material, but
mm-hmm,
I'm feeling more and more, which is funny because that's when I'm feeling it. I'm recalling last night that I pitched into the news. Like it's almost like
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
feels almost like alcohol. Like it's like I'm not enjoying the beer anymore. I'm like I'm getting drunk.
Right,
Like
right, right, right.
I'm gonna take over because I don't like the fact that this is not a good feeling.
Yes.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna
So
burn the
that's
motherfucker. Excuse my language, but burn it down.
no, no, no. I think you're definitely I'm hearing more left brain coming into this to this analysis of yours. So again, for a moment, just go back in. Let me turn these on again. Imagine doing the behavior, and I'll check with you in a moment. Okay. And if I turn off the vibes and have you open your eyes, come back to the room. So now, and when you think about doing the behavior and its connection to I'm taking care of myself, did that connection go up? Did it stay the same or did it come down?
It's pretty much it's really low. I mean, there's the pleasure of looking or reading at like
Hmm.
I, I don't it's not even worth recalling like what I was reading about. There's some pleasure in like learning something new, like what I was reading about. I even remember going to my email because I started right now I feel guilt and shame. I feel like
Mm,
my
mm,
partner's doing all the work.
mm,
These these the kids can go off at any second, and I'm
hmm.
now like I feel like I'm bartering my relaxation time with the fact that somebody else is paying for it, and I feel
So
like
0 to 10, Frank. 0 to 10.
it feels like 1.5, 2. I feel like
Okay.
I actually switched at that moment when I started feeling guilt and shame to reading an article that we have to read together for the kids.
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
felt like, all right, well, I'm gonna upload information, so at least if
Sure.
something happens or I get challenged, or I'm obviously feeling shameful that I'm not helping out with the chores.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Okay. Let's keep
yeah,
going. Let's see what else can happen. Imagine doing the behavior again. Let me turn on the vibes and just I'll check with you in a moment.
okay.
Okay, and I'm going to turn these off. Ask you to open your eyes again. And now the connection, did it go up? Did it stay the same or did it come down?
It's totally on that. It's it's totally I think I would have had a better relationship with what I knew I was doing subconsciously if I actually helped clean up the house. Maybe it would have been dead. There we go. Maybe
Is
it
it
would
a
have been
one? Is it a zero?
to zero. It's
It's
like
a
it
zero.
feels like
Okay.
I'm now recognizing that's exactly what I didn't need to be doing. Like
Okay.
I think it would be what my body needed was to just lay back and rest.
Mm.
You know
So
what I
the
mean?
question is, so this is where we're going next. By the way, great job. It's down to a zero. There's
You.
no longer a
Yeah.
connection between the
Yeah.
sort of I'm taking care of myself and that behavior. So what we want to do is we want to substitute a more adaptive behavior that's going to make you feel better about yourself. It's actually going to get you to I'm taking care of myself. That you could use at a time like that. That sounds like an end of day kind of time or something rather.
Yeah.
Is there a behavior that you could engage in that is more adaptive that actually will get you to I'm taking care of myself? Anything come to mind?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if there's the responsibilities to the house, like I guess I mean, my partner was cool with what I was doing, but in the end, I felt like if I just helped clean up a little bit, they wouldn't have to work so hard, and get things a little more tidied up and set up for the next day.
Hmm.
And I can feel that I can just, I know them, so I could feel their anxiety of just doing it on their own. So I feel like I would have been in a better space just putting a couple more minutes in to tidying it up. And then also, if I just put the phone down and maybe like my back was really spasmed out and shoulder. So if I just
Hmm.
did some stretches, I got PT exercises from my PT that I should be doing every day.
Mm.
I know that. And that's my
Okay.
responsibility to make my body better and stronger. And I feel better
Okay.
after I do it. There's no doubt.
And
Um,
so is that something that you could substitute in addition to maybe helping a little bit? Then if you were to say, I'm going to do my PT exercises right now, would that be something you could substitute in there rather than looking at your phone that would maybe lead you more to feel like I'm taking care of myself?
Yeah, yeah. Those are like shoulds, and they're definitely must. I think the one thing that jumps out that's like a not should that's a I want would have been making tea, like throwing together.
Okay.
It's a sometimes ritual. Like we usually throw together
Hmm.
some chamomile or lemon balm or whatever,
Hmm.
some kind of mellow, non-caffeinated tea, and just grabbing the glass and like
Hmm.
enjoying it. I could have made a pot of tea for us and then
Okay.
I would feel better sitting on the couch chilling. That tea's there for them when they're ready to do their thing
Yeah.
and I
Do you
would
want
have
to
just
imagine doing
vegged
that?
out on the couch. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So why don't you imagine then making yourself a pot of tea and I'll turn this on. I'm going to let it go a little longer than last time just to sort of let you buzz that in, if you will.
Okay. Wow.
Whenever you're ready, if you want to check in with me.
Yeah. It's so weird. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
want to open your eyes and let me know how that's going?
Yeah, it's neat. Since we got the kids, it's everything's very rhythm oriented or chaos oriented. And it's funny, like making that chamomile is a 10-minute. You gotta let it hang for 10 minutes. So it actually feels like I feel supported around that time. Like it feels like 10 real minutes that I gotta
Mm-hmm.
let, you know, this
Mm-hmm.
chamomile steep.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much like I literally just felt like my abdominal girdle just release and I felt
Mm-hmm.
breath drop down while I knew I was just imagining getting it poured into the little pot. And it's it's funny because I haven't really thought about how calming it is, but it's
Mm-hmm.
really good. it's a good thing that when we do that together at night, or I even do it myself, I feel that that 10 minutes of waiting and then actually
Hmm.
getting it, being patient, getting the tea in my hand, just kind of being on the couch. I feel like I'm not in that
Yeah.
iron fetal ball that I have with the cell phone. I felt like it was so weird. I just feel like I stretched out, opened up. I feel really like relaxed,
So
It's
do
kind of
you
cool.
want to try to deepen that a little bit? So
Yeah.
imagine sort of like the time when you would normally reach for the cell phone.
Yeah.
Instead, picture yourself walking over to, start the ritual of the tea, etc. And
Uh-huh.
imagine yourself just really enjoying that in a way that where, both your mind and your body is going to, I'm taking care of myself right now. And let's just see if we can't vibes that in a little bit more.
Okay.
You want to check in?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, I'll turn
it's
that off. Yeah.
I just feel like my breath got more regulated. Just even imagining the kitchen has a totally different vibe.
Hmm.
Feels very much smooth. It went from like a metaphor, like a balled up fitted sheet to like smooth and straight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That whole environment just feels like it's smoothed out and feels a lot more calm.
Hmm.
I feel my breath coming in, my throat, I didn't realize was really tight. My throat feels a lot more relaxed. Just waiting and then imagining sitting and having the tea
Hmm.
feels really, really relaxing. Just to even think about it. It's funny. It's
Hmm.
really weird.
Hmm.
I didn't
So
know
could
like
you
my body or my rhythm or whatever, like my behavior really likes that so much. Now I do.
could
So
you
yeah,
imagine? It sounds like, I mean, you're going to have 7 more nights before I see you next, or 6 more nights.
yeah.
Maybe you could imagine trying to implement this in the evening rather than going to the phone. And when we meet next week, you could tell me whether or not this was successful or if we need to tweak this somewhat.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I will do that. I'll happily do
Okay. All
that.
right, cool. All
Yeah,
right, let me sounds good. I look forward to that. I'll pause this now. Hold on a second.